Aitor, it barely feels like last season's finished. What was it, 2.5 months since that fateful day at Wembley? How tough has this summer been for you and the players here?
I think it was difficult for me and for the players, because I was speaking with them when we came back, and I think we had the same feelings. So the first week, the first 2 weeks for us were very, very tough to admit that that final, or not that final, it was the final, and it was the last games in the season. But 2 weeks later, all of us were thinking about this season, and everything was forgotten.
Yeah.
And we are now focused on the new season. New players are arriving. Everybody is excited with this season. The most important thing is that all of us learned from the mistake that we could make last season. So we are more mature now, and we have a better team now, and again we have more experience now. So I think we are stronger than we were last season.
As a manager, are you concerned that there may be a lasting effect from that game into the start of this new season?
I told you, the first 2 weeks I was a little bit concerned, because I was completely destroyed, because that team worked a lot to get the aim, and we couldn't get it, and for the reason I was frustrated for them, because all of them decided to get promotion, and I thought it was going to be a very good high hit for everybody. But again, when I saw them the first training session and the following training session, I felt very, very comfortable, because all of them are ready for this season.
Are the expectations around this club higher this season because of what you achieved last year?
Of course, and I think it's good for everybody. And I like the pressure. I prefer to be in this position than the position when I came here, because it's completely different. In 18 months we were playing to stay in Championship, and 18 months later we were in Wembley playing the final. So now again we are more mature, we have a better team, and we are together, the main thing.
Can we talk at this stage about the goal for the season being promotion, or is that looking too far ahead?
Sorry?
Can we talk about promotion as the goal for this season?
At the moment is the aim, but now we don't have all the squad that I would like to have. But I said, and I will say always, that my squad will be the best squad in the league, and I will fight with them, because they showed me that I can. In Spain we say that I can put my hand on the fire for them. So they showed me every single day in the training session, and with their attitude, with their behavior, that they are amazing kids and amazing players. And for the reason we have to fight from the first game, thinking about the promotion.
There's been talk this morning that Blackburn have rejected a £12 million bid from Middlesbrough for Jordan Rhodes. Can you confirm or deny that?
I don't know, because I'm not the person who negotiates with other clubs, and I said, I don't know when, but Jordan is an amazing player, but Jordan is not the only one in our list. So we know our problem last season and the previous season, and is that we didn't score the goals enough to get promotion, and we need to strengthen our squad with a striker, and Jordan is one in the list, but we are working in other ways.
And can I ask about Dwight Scale at Crystal Palace as well? Is he somebody that you admire, that you're interested in?
He's a striker, he scores goals. Another one in the list. I like the good players, so in our list they are the best, but we have another alternatives, we have another position, so we are working really well, the club is working really well. I want to express again my gratitude to the chairman, because he's supporting me every single day. So we have to start the season focus on the Preston game and with the players who we have. So the players who will arrive or who I don't care.
And what about Preston North End? Because they were successful at Wembley at the end of last year. They're newly promoted. It's a difficult first game, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very difficult because it's their first game at home after their promotion. So always the first game is difficult, and sometimes you can go confident, thinking that you play the final in Wembley and they played last season in League One, or we beat them when we played the Capital One Cup here last season, and we are making a big mistake, so we have to go there thinking that it's going to be a very tough game, because they have a good team, good manager, they got promotion last season, so they are confident and they are very well.
What sort of team do you expect to face on Sunday?
A team who is going to fight since the first second till 95 or 97 minutes, because it's their first game at home in front of the crowd in Championship, so it's a good opportunity for them to show everybody that they are a Championship team. And this I said I don't know when, that everybody was going to fight more than they fought against us last season, because last season we were a surprise, but this season we are not a surprise.
And one last question from me, Christian Stuani, has he been cleared to play yet?
No, because it's again the paperwork, he's training with the team, he's ready to play, but we are waiting till everything is done.
Aitor, you got very good money for Lee Tomlin. Was that always part of the plan, or did sometimes offers come in and you think actually this is good business for the club and the player perhaps wants to take the opportunity?
Yeah, when something happens like that's happening with Tomo, is the best thing is that the player is happy, the club is happy with this deal, so I'm pleased, because I said always that I want to have in my squad players who wants to be here, and for Tomo to play in Premier League is a good opportunity. He decided to go, so I just want to again express my gratitude, because he came here 18 months ago from Peterborough. Nobody recognized him, and now he's a Premier League player, and I want for Tomo to remember always this club, this crowd, and this team which put him in Premier League.
You mentioned the need obviously to get a goal scorer in before the end of the transfer window. I suppose every manager would say this: in an ideal world you would have all the players that you want in your squad before the start of the season, but I suppose still a lot of work to be done behind the scenes over the next week or two.
Yes, we have to work, but one thing that I'm concerned is always that it's not new, because I knew before coming here that always when Middlesbrough is behind one deal, everybody thinks that Middlesbrough is spending a lot of money, and this season, for example, everybody is saying that Middlesbrough has spent a lot of money, and the only money that we spend is in Stuart Downing, and we spend the money in Stuart because he wanted to come here. And for me, it's the main thing. When I received the call from the chairman and he said that Stuart wanted to join us, I said tomorrow. So I want to have here this kind of place, because the money that maybe we can spend in Stuani, we have recovered from Tomlin. So it's again the same story. Middlesbrough is spending, Middlesbrough is spending the right money to get the game.
Obviously, Stuart, one of the attractions was to come back to his hometown club, but the fact that he did decide to come here, has that made it easier to sell the idea of other players coming to Middlesbrough, because a player of his quality has decided to come down to the Championship?
For me, I repeat, when the chairman called me and explained me that Stuart wanted to come here, at the beginning I couldn't believe, because to have a Stuart in your squad in Championship is amazing. So for me, it's a best example for everybody, a player who had the offer to play in Premier League, who is earning less money that he could earn in Premier League, and he wants to play in his team, in front of his crowd, and supporting us to get promotion. For me, it's the best example for everybody. It's the best example to have the players who wants to be with him.
Do you think it's a tougher division? It's hard to tell at this stage, but do you think it's likely to be a tougher division this season than last, with the sort of teams that have come down, in your Hulls, your Burnleys and your QPR?
Look, I've been here for 20 months, and it's always the same. It's very, very tough. Every single game, the game against Preston is going to be difficult. The game against Oldham and then the cup following Saturday is going to be difficult. The first game at home against Bolton is going to be difficult. So it's very, very tough, and every single day is different.